Dear Gwent, black people, black coat here. Today I'm gonna just jump into the video. I was going to talk about something I'm pretty sure hasn't been done before. Something personal to me. I'm gonna talk about something personal and my experience through this. And something I have to live with for my entire life. And you probably already noticed there's probably something a little off about me. I'm different than most people. And the thing I have to live with is my nose. It's crooked. Okay, that's a joke. It is crooked, but that's not the big thing I'm going to talk about. It's the fact that I could do this. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to talk about what life is like for a high-functioning autistic person. And you can ask doctors and scientists how life is like, but they don't really know. They don't have autism. I'm sure maybe some of them do. I don't know. But most of the doctors that study it don't. And so I'm sure they're really smart in their field, but they don't really know what it's like. So I'm going to go over a few things of what life is like for a high-functioning autistic person. Anyways. So we're going to start with number one. Number one, the difference between a high-functioning autistic person and a lower functioning autistic person. A high-functioning autistic person can do pretty much what most people do. A lot of people think, oh, they have it easy. Well, yes and no. You don't always have to rely on other people as much as a lower functioning autistic person. However, to go with that, we're a lot more aware than a lower functioning autistic person. I'm not saying that they're not smart. I'm saying we're more aware of what's going on around us. There's part of, well, for me, there's part of me that just wants to forget everything and just ignore everyone and not communicate, not talk to anyone. And a lot of days I feel like that, just leave me alone, I don't want to talk to you. But that's not the way society works. And that's, I think, part of one of the things that I struggle with is I don't like to talk to people I don't really know. I will not engage into a conversation. I can engage into a conversation if there's one or two people there. Excuse me. But if it's a huge crowd, even if it's like my family, you ask my family and how often I talk with my family during a big family birthday party, Christmas, Thanksgiving, I'm not talking to them. I will sit there and listen to what they're saying, but I do not engage into their conversations. Not sure why. There is the thought that there's some self-doubt there. There's, for most of the part, I hang out with my niece and nephew. For some reason, children are actually nicer than adults. They're a lot less judgy of adults. They judge their peers a lot, but they don't really judge an adult because most children look up to adults. They look up to their older, their uncle or their mom, their dad, whatever, as knowing a lot more. And most of them do. I mean, go off on a tangent. But, going back to my original thing is, a lot of us, a lot of times, I don't like to engage into large crowd conversation. Or, like I said, we're more aware, and we want to be accepted in society and not have these struggles. But there's that part of us that just wants to just move to Antarctica where no one else is and no one else is around, and escape into our own world. But we can't. Well, we can, but we choose not to because we're more aware. Whereas a low-functioning autistic person will oftentimes, especially if they're really low, will escape and kind of just disappear into their own world to cope with society. Society puts a big judge on difference. We talk about how we should, be ourselves and individuality, but society doesn't want you to do that. Society wants you to be the same. They want everybody to be the same. This is one of the flaws of society. And one of the reasons I don't really care for it. Number two is a lot of autistic people have trouble with is interacting, or not interacting. Yeah, like not interacting, physical contact. I don't really have a problem with physical contact. For me personally, a lot of them do. I mean, if you're some random person I don't know, then no, I don't want you touching me. Or even if you are my family and it's even years, I still don't want you touching me. But, I don't have a problem with that. A lot of them do. They don't want to be touched. And they talk about, my autistic child never hugs me. And I'm not sure why that is. I think they just don't really want to be touched. I'm not sure. Let's go on to the thing that interacts with me personally, and I'm going to go with loud noises. A lot of people, they judge me on what kind of music I listen to because it's not the norm. It's not popular. I don't like pop. I like soda pop. But I don't like pop music, hip-hop, pop music, hard rock, metal, screamo, rap, because it's loud. Loud noise. To me, it's just noise that hurts my ears. And for me personally, my emotions, how I feel sometimes is based on what kind of music I'm listening to at that moment. If I'm listening to loud, hard, heavy metal, I'm going to get angry. And I don't like to be angry. I don't I don't really like it. It also hurts my ears. What I listen to is I used to listen to country music, and I know that's not as popular, but I like country music. I like the old country music. If I'm going to listen to country music, I'm going to listen to old country. Because I feel better. New country is more like pop than anything else. They just throw, instead of city stuff, they throw in country stuff, going down the lake to roam the pickup, anything like that. But I like the older stuff. But I mostly listen to, I'm the Black Celt, so I listen to Celtic Irish music. Now, one guy who didn't know what that was and asked me, was that hard rock, kind of rock? I'm like, no. It's complete opposite of that. If you get a chance, look some up. It's decent music. It's softer. I mean, there's some upbeat songs, but it's not like loud and heavy instruments, electric instruments. It's all, to me, it's like they can actually sing. A lot of these pop stars, I don't know if they can actually sing because they throw so much techno and other stuff in there that I'm not sure if they can actually sing. Well, the Screamo people can't sing. But yeah, I check it out. My favorite song is, one of my favorite songs is well, I have a couple, so it's hard to pick which one. Rockville Dublin. It's an Irish song. It's an Irish folk song. The version I would pick is done by the High Kings. That's the group that sings it. There's other groups that sing it too, but I like their version the best. Anyway, off on a musical tangent. Anyway, I don't like loud noises. There's a lot of loud noises and like, this is another reason I avoid. Another thing that goes on with this is crowds. I can't stand crowds. Actually, my sister was gonna tell me to go to the Pride Parade. I'm not against that, but I wouldn't go because of the crowds. And even the St. Patrick's Day, they have the big, in Portland where I live, they have a big St. Patrick's celebration and everything. And I've wanted to go to it, but there's that issue with the crowd. And I just can't do it. It's not about working through your fears of the crowd. It's just, I just can't function. I can't focus. I can't concentrate. There's all the noise and the crowds and the people that all just puts my brain into overdrive, and then I just can't do it. So another thing, I avoid clouds. So that's what, 3 things or 4 things. 5th, so so I have some issues. I'm not perfect. Way Hollywood portrays autism is a little funny. I was watching that The Good Doctor, and they didn't portray, I don't feel like they portrayed autism in that show as well. He seemed to be more OCD than autistic. OCD does kind of go with autism, but it's not the main thing, because I'm not as OCD as I once was when I was younger. In fact, I've improved a lot. A year ago, I wouldn't be able to talk to anyone like on the bus. I've engaged once or twice in conversation on the bus with some random person. A year ago, I would have never been able to do that. You see, my note says cricket. Anyway, what else was I going to say? So, it was actually a very hard video. One of the other things is I had something and my brain just shut off. Stupid brain work. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. If you have any questions about this and you want to know more about it, I'm not a professional. I just live with this condition, and I have noticed a few things, and so I'm telling you what I've noticed about myself. I'm not saying this is all for all high-functioning autistic people. It's just, this is me. This is what I struggle with. So don't be getting harsh comments about, that's not true or whatnot. This is what I do. And I've met some other friends that they have autism, they had Asperger's, which is a very similar disorder, slightly different, and they struggled with some of the same things. Not all of them, but some of them. But communication is another thing. I'm really bad at communicating, and other stuff. So if you have any further questions, comments, if you want to leave a like, a comment, share this video, and yeah, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share. Oh, visit my website. I'll put a link down to it below. Yeah.